the barbarism is unimaginable, and it completely boggles the mind. Sandeep.
I want to actually play that interview of yours with the family of the hostages. Let's listen in.
Hadas, please tell us and our viewers what happened that day, and how many members of your family, who all have been kidnapped, and what do we know about them and their condition?
Okay. We live in a peaceful, quiet village just near Gaza. In 6:30 in the morning, they will start bombing us. Bombs. It was really massive bombs. And then we heard terrorists coming. We heard Arab language. Suddenly we understand the terrorists came inside our village, our kibbutz. In half an hour after, we understand they go house by house and kill and murder and butchered and slaughtered. We had a massacre, pogrom. We just here to pray and to begging for the whole world help. Anyone who can help in any way, talk to the government, talk to God, talk to anyone you can to release this innocent citizen. We must act. We must release them. We must bring them to our hands. I talk like from my heart as a mom. We are in. I want you and the whole world to go inside and just imagine for a minute your child like hopeless, like been taken like this in a cruel hands, and we don't have any information. We have nobody to talk. We've been a peaceful and a peace mind village. We helped Gaza people. We took them to hospital. We took them. We gave them work. We've been. Our faith was to peace. I still believe in peace.
So one can only imagine what the families must be going through right now, Neha. And it's absolutely it's so pointless at one level. This geopolitical games that are being played on the bodies of civilians on both sides.
Yeah.
It's not just the Israeli side. The horror that's unfolding in Gaza right now. I mean, do you think it's the worst since the Syrian civil war, Neha?
It's absolutely the worst. If Israel has suffered the worst, well, it's the same for Gaza and the Palestinians there. It's been described for the longest time as an open-air prison, as we know. But what's happening right now is that hospitals are turning into mass morgues and cemeteries. Yeah. And these are not even my words, Sandeep. These are words of a young Palestinian woman who I spoke to earlier, who said that her entire family is trapped there. I spoke to another Palestinian woman who is a humanitarian aid worker, and she said that we've had to suspend all our operations because humanitarian workers are themselves in need of humanitarian aid. She said her family has evacuated 4 times, Sandeep, hoping to look for safety, and every time they move to a new place, the buildings around get bombed. It's as if they're strapped to a ticking time bomb.
And no country in the neighborhood wants them.
Nobody.
Egypt and Jordan. 2 countries
they've made it abundantly clear that we are ready to send in humanitarian aid. That was discussed between Netanyahu, the Egyptian leader, and Biden, in fact, during Biden's visit. Now they are claiming that a humanitarian corridor for delivery of aid will be allowed, but fact of the matter is Egypt is on record as saying we do not want any refugees. Where do these Gazans go? So that's the question that's being asked. Netanyahu and their defense minister keep saying we warned them. We asked them to leave northern Gaza because we're going after Hamas. The question many are asking is, where do we go?
Where do they go?
There is no safe space in Gaza anywhere.
What's the tragedy of the Palestinians? So nowhere people,
Correct. So I was speaking to an ambassador just this morning today, and he told me, he said, initially the Arab world was willing to help Palestinians. They were there. Remember, Egypt was the leader of Palestinian, I mean the whole, the Middle East then, and they were willing to take up, and the Palestinian cause was very much right up there. And then the Egyptian things heft started coming down. Saudi Arabia went up. They started helping them, and then they realized that even the Palestinians did not know what they really wanted. So they said that because of that, the money kept coming in. They said, we will help you with the cause, but they didn't know which way to head. So that's where the Palestinians themselves were not able to figure out, even though initially, I'm talking about the history right now. Where do they go right now? I know for a fact that the Scotland PM has offered, saying that, okay, if the people want to get out of Gaza, they are more than welcome. They can come in and stay here. So literally, he's the first one to say, come and go, come and stay with us. The other side, the people who are living abroad, who have been sort of protesting against the Israel attack, they are being asked to leave. I mean, in France, Macron has asked them to, a couple of them have been forced to leave France, and they've been sent back. I think the whole world is currently in flux, and
the
ambassador
world
said
is in
that
flux, and we're looking at Cold War 2.0.